I want to move on to this story this morning, and it's about celebrities and star athletes and how they are not immune from mental health issues. I took a look at how they're getting help in this morning's Family Focus. When Naomi Osaka revealed she was pulling out of the French Open in Wimbledon to focus on her mental health, she opened the door to perhaps one of the most taboo health topics in sports.
What you see when you saw with Naomi Osaka and you saw with some of the other athletes that we've seen come out recently and talk about their mental health is there's been so much buildup over time of anxiety, depression, stress, that it eventually comes to the surface and manifests in different ways.
Dr. Armando Gonzalez works with high-profile athletes on improving their mental health, hoping to take the stigma out of the struggle.
So I think for athletes, there's so often the message is that, just shut up and dribble, or just suck it up. You're getting paid enough money. Just show up and do your job. One
of Dr. Gonzalez's clients, Chris Godwin, whose job is being a standout wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Having that foundation prior, just on my mental strength training, allowed me to be able to not be in the hole, so to say, so long after facing this adverse moment.
And Chris says being proactive about his mental health allowed him to make a crucial adjustment in one of the biggest games of his career.
It was a super easy play, but because there's still a little bit of doubt, the ball comes my way. I'm just thinking don't drop it. The ball comes my way and I drop it. But what happened was me learning from, my previous experiences, me putting in the work, to work on my mental strength and to grow that. Instead of me doing the same thing that happened in Washington and just spiraling, what happened is the very next play, there was a 50, 60-yard pass to me, and I came down with it. And that was a really big moment for the team because that next play, we scored a touchdown.
And Dr. Gonzalez says these tools translate.
But we can all connect in the fact that we feel better when we're able to own our struggles, and we're able to just simply show up to our job and say, you know what, to be real with you, I'm not having the greatest day. To be real with you, I'm struggling today. Or you know what, maybe I need a day for my mental health.
What you said would be wonderful in kind of a perfect world, but if you went into your boss and said, listen, I'm struggling today, I'm not having a great day, that could be seen or perceived as a sign of weakness in the workplace, just as it could be seen and perceived as a sign of weakness on the field.
Yeah, and that's the thing I take issue with. I think that when you walk into your boss's office and you say, hey, let me be honest with you, I'm struggling today. Why is it that, whether that's a coach or an executive office, why is it that's perceived as weakness? I think that the strongest people know their limits. They know their boundaries. They know when it's time to step off the gas pedal a bit, take a day for rest, whether that's physical, mental, or emotional rest.
Dr. Gonzalez says the goal is to make mental health a common conversation that gives everyone a voice. And so there you have it. And I think, Chris Godwin is a great example of somebody who you said is just such a fantastic player, right? But because he's prioritized his mental health, he's become an even better player, he says, as a result.
There's a lot of pressure. He said money makes a big difference. People assume these athletes make so much they don't deal with these issues. They do, for sure.
I think everybody does in some form or another, right?